Hi, it's Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. We just do not disturb on. Um, Welcome to the channel. We are going to start with a general energy update, and then we will get into some questions. We hope everyone is doing well. Celia was like, we're going to do today. Obviously, we're going to talk about Chiron because she has the paper setting right there. So clearly, we will be talking about Chiron today. We hope everyone is doing really well. Just had to make sure my sound's off. So we got that going. We hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. We're just going to get settled for a second. We are going to be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle for the general reading. This is one of our favorites. We love it's got the beach scene there on the back with the water and the ocean and the sun, and just a very powerful energy we feel in those cards. So he says we're using them today. So we hope everyone is having a good day. This is this is just a general energy update for today. Please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. It is a general reading, so it may just be one line that applies to you, or maybe the whole reading. Just you have to feel in your intuition and that space in your gut. Is this a message for you? And she said they're ready to talk, so here we go. Clearly, we're kind of excited to see the reading because we get the card of adventure, and then she said we get the card of voyage. We also get the card of flexibility. So sometimes we're never in control. And it's about learning that we're not in control. And we get the card of love. So definitely we feel a message of love, that it is an adventure and it is a voyage, and you really have to be flexible about it, because we are going through a gateway right now, a brand new energy. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot from Chris Ann as well, and you're going to, she's like, move it over. So we are also using the Light Seers deck from Chris Ann today as well. We love all of those cards. We're going to use the Romance Angels and the Angel Answers card. The Romance Angels are a Dorian Virtue card, and the Angel Answers are Radley Valentine. So she likes when we give credit to the creators. And we're also going to be using our Celia deck, of course. So he's like, of course we're going to use our deck. So for guidance. So we're just going to see what is the current energy. We split that where she tells us. And the current energy is the Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles is about having a contract with people, working with community, working with groups, working with others. A lot of times I see that as the card of me and Dave and Celia working together. And sometimes, one of those energies is pulled back. And honestly, if one of them's pulled back, everybody else just has to kind of take the slack up. In that time, we are a team. And in any group or any environment, when there are multiple people working together, it's a team. And sometimes some people have to put more effort in than the other because somebody's working on learning something new. So as they're working on learning that new, have patience with them. The foundation is the Five of Cups, which we feel like they're learning how to heal their heart, how to change their focus, how to not focus on the negative and move towards what they're really wanting. We feel like the other person is kind of, has their energy pulled back. Maybe dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul, Celia says. So the the immediate future or immediate past card is the Stars. So healing has been going on. This person has pulled their energy back because they're doing this healing, and that is opening that new gateway. We are not always in control of how things happen. We have to plant the seeds of what we want, and then that's our part. Step one, we decide what we want. Step two, source. Abraham says it all the time. We are not in control of step two. Source does it. He planted the seeds. God is doing the rest. It's like you just have to have faith that everything's happening in the divine timing. And it is. Things are growing. Things are changing, even if you don't see it. This gateway is coming because you know what? 1010 is coming. That's right at the beginning. Pluto comes out of retrograde. A couple of days later, we have the new moon in Libra. And we have a solar eclipse. I believe it is. I feel like solar eclipse. On that day. So it is a gateway that's coming. Are you prepared? That's like a week away. So he's like, that's a week away, the 10th, today is the 3rd. So it's going to bring you to a brand new way of thinking. Like today, Celia's like every day. Normally, Dave and I, we get up and we go hot tub and have our coffee in the hot tub. And last night, Celia's like, stay inside in the morning, drink lots of water. For some reason, she's like encouraging us to stay in today. So I told Dave, I'm staying in. I went outside for a few minutes to try to ground, and it was just the funkiest energy. So back in I came. Dave left, came back, said the same thing. So sometimes we're a week or two ahead on that energy. So no, there's big change going on right now. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water. We feel like there is a definite heart chakra activation going on. And as you're having that heart chakra activation, you're going to treat people in a different manner. You're going to come from a more heart-centered place and come from a place of love. Instead of, a place of the 5 of Cups, which is sadness, judgment, miscommunication, misunderstanding. It's just not a good time. But look, she's got a really good ball right there in her hand. All she's got to do is decide to pick it up and go with it. I mean, honestly, she's got that one and she's got the other one. The 3 are trying to go down the drain. So let the energy of the past go. Say, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the blessings. I'm ready to surrender that energy and I'm ready to walk through a new gateway into something better, a new adventure. The voyage is coming. This is something we signed up for. It's coming. You have to just step out and have faith in source that it's going to take you right where you want to go. And we feel like where you want to go is love. And, as you come from a place of your heart and grow your self-love, all you're going to bring back is such a loving, peaceful environment for yourself, which is what we're all trying to heal. Some people are thinking, you had your heart broken. Why would you, why are you happy? Aren't you heartbroken? And you know what? I'm happy regardless. That didn't work out. Whatever, things come around when they're meant to come around. And just know that it is a time of healing this. Let this shit go. Let it go. It's not serving you at all. Like, she's like, those 3 cups right there are trying to go down the drain. They are the past. They are not relevant anymore. They're only relevant if you choose to keep living in that cycle. Because you know what? Right now is a place where you can come and say, everything that happened before was a reference point. I release all judgment. And when you're having judgment on somebody, realize it and say, is that feeling coming from my heart? And if it's not, you know what? Let it go. It's the ego. And that doesn't serve you. And the hopes and fears card is the King of Cups. Are you ready to bring in that love that's balanced, that's centered, that's grounded, that's healed, that's ready? The love you've been trying to manifest all this time. You've been working on it. You know what? Now is the time. As you become more heart-centered, your twin, your person that's meant to come into your life is going to mirror that energy. They're going to have it. If it's a twin, even more. Like, that's the biggest lesson, is finding the balance of that and gaining the clarity and knowing when to be in your head and when to be in your heart. And you know what? If you're having a thought that's, like, he's getting a lot of messages from being in nature. So I think it's inviting you to do that. Spend some time in nature. There's definitely just masculine energy here. So as you're healing it, she's like, the water is still feminine energy. As you're healing it, you're going to get somebody that's at that same level as you. They're both kings sitting there. You know what? Are you ready to be in that highest vibration of the feminine energy and of the masculine? As you find the balance of yourself with that, your person's going to have that very same thing. Underlying energy, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the World, and the High Priestess, with the underlying energy being the Four of Swords, which is definitely about healing The king that's missing here is the King of Pentacles. The king here in the physical, the one that's, whole and healed. He's good father material, good husband material. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to bring that in? Because now is the opportunity when you take the inspired action to follow the guidance and the messages. You're getting messages every day. Are you following them? Like yesterday when I told Dave, Celia said, stay inside and drink extra water tomorrow. You know what? Celia's given us enough guidance on so many other things. Dave's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I got enough guidance from her. I'm pretty clear. This is her message. This is what I'm going to do. You can do what you want to do, but I'm doing what I'm guided to do. And I followed my inspired action. And you know what? As I do that, that just strengthens my connection to Celia. So we are going to get some cards for guidance from Celia. So the cards that came out are the sun activation, which has been some time in the sun. She says not today, though, because that was the last card. She's like, not today. So maybe tomorrow got in the sun, but for some reason today she's saying stay out, stay inside today. You're getting a star activation, which is the stars are activating you to reclaim a part of yourself. And you get the card of be open to receive. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favors flowing into your life. And you know what they are? Through this connection. Are you listening to your gut? Are you following your inner guidance? Because something new is trying to come in for you. It's a new opportunity. You just have to be open to receive it, which means being in that feminine energy, which also means lean back. Give them some space to miss you. If you are not pulling your energy back and focused on mission, you know what? They feel you. And a man doesn't want to be pursued. Nothing personal, but that masculine energy does not like to be pursued. It likes to be the pursuer. So the best way to be pursued is to pull your energy back. When you have somebody thinking about you, you feel it. And you know what? You can feel that. And the masculine can feel it too. So I feel like it's just asking right now, just pull your energy back. Be in the feminine energy of receiving. I know we are so not taught to be in that let's be. Just be. Take some time to be. Take some time to do the healing work. And that's what it's calling for you to do now. And the Temperance card is under there. So call in your angels. Listen to the guidance. They're trying to guide you every step of this journey. That's why Celia told me that. Dave's like, are you going to listen? I'm like, absolutely. She's been right about so many other things. Recently, she had us get out of the hot tub. We walked out front. Somebody was trying to take Dave's sawhorses. We had vegetables there we were trying to give away that we've grown extra. And yeah, somebody saw them and thought that meant they could take the sawhorses. So we had divine timing because we got out like in the middle of the hot tub cycle, which is not something I normally do, but I follow the CeliaGuidance.